The heart-stopping encounter. It was a night like any other, or so I thought. The wind howled outside my window, rattling the old wooden shutters, as if they were about to break free from their hinges. I had always loved the eerie atmosphere of my old Victorian house, with its creaking floorboards and shadowy corners. But tonight, something felt different. The air was thick with an unsettling tension, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. I had spent the evening alone, as usual. My friends had all moved away years ago, and my family was scattered across the country. The house had been in my family for generations, and I had inherited it after my grandmother passed away. It was filled with memories, both good and bad. But tonight, the bad ones seemed to be creeping up on me. I decided to take a break from my book and make myself a cup of tea. As I walked through the dimly lit kitchen, I noticed that the clock on the wall had stopped. It was an old, ornate timepiece that had been ticking away faithfully for as long as I could remember. I reached up to wind it, but as I did, I heard a faint whisper in the back of my mind. It was a voice, soft and sinister, urging me to leave it alone. Ignoring the voice, I wound the clock, and it sprang to life with a series of loud ticks and tocks. The whisper grew louder, more insistent, but I couldn't make out the words. I shook my head, trying to clear my mind, and continued with my tea. But as I turned to leave, I saw a figure standing in the doorway. At first, I thought it was just a trick of the light, but as I looked closer, I realized it was a woman. She was dressed in an old-fashioned dress, with her hair pulled back in a tight bun. Her face was pale, almost ghostly, and her eyes were fixed on me with an intensity that sent a chill down my spine. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. The woman took a step forward, and I could see now that she was holding something in her hands. It was a small, ornate box, covered in intricate carvings. She held it out to me, and I felt an inexplicable urge to take it. As I reached out, my fingers brushed against hers, and I felt a jolt of electricity run through me. The box was cold, colder than ice, and it seemed to pulse with a dark energy. I opened the box